It's the Kyle Hyman Show on Redeemer Radio.
This is Kyle Hyman here with Andrea Sarandi. We are going to play a game that Andrea is calling
Songs You Can Listen to While You're Waiting for Christmas.
Yes.
I tried to convince my 3-year-old we should listen to these songs while we're waiting for Christmas, and she was like, nah, I'd just rather listen to Frozen or Mulan or Moana or whatever we usually listen to.
You listen to the Beach Boys.
So I listened to them this morning, and it made me so happy. Ready?
Yeah. Anything I need to know?
I'm going to give you a summary of a song, and you're going to tell me what song it is, if you can.
Let's go. If you can. I will do my best.
The weather is not great. I'd rather stay where there is heat and snuggles and snacks.
Let It Snow.
It is Let It Snow. Did you know that there are snacks mentioned in that? I sort of had forgotten. They talk about they've brought some corn for popping.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I mean, it does sound great, right? There's a fire, although it's slowly dying. That's okay.
You can add wood.
Right? You can snuggle up together. It's going to be great. And there's corn for popping. As long as you hold me tight. I'm mixing up my songs here. Snuggle up together.
Okay.
Anyway, good job.
All right.
Speaking of snuggling up together, the summary of this one is, let's hang out in a snow-specific vehicle and use poetic devices like similes and onomatopoeia.
Jingle Bells?
Not no. Jingle Bells. But you're on the right track. It is about...
it's about a sleigh.
It's about a sleigh.
What is this? Sleigh.
It's called Sleigh Ride.
Sleigh Ride, okay.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring ting tingling too.
Oh, that is good onomatopoeia.
Ring-a-ling, ding-a-ling, ding-dong. Yeah. And they're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather, which is a simile. Like two birds of a feather.
Sure.
Yep. See?
Got
English major.
Yeah.
At your service.
Really flexing those muscles.
At first, it seems like a great adventure with happiness and laughter and a pleasant steed, but things take a turn for the worse with an accident-prone fella and some unkind neighbors. Bet you didn't know about these later verses.
Is this Grandma got ran over by a reindeer?
No. This actually is Jingle Bells. So, right, it's at first it's lovely. They're laughing. Yeah. They've got this great one-horse open sleigh, a pleasant steed, but in the verses I had never heard of. This is based on a poem from the 1800s. Later, he says, a day or two I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank, and then we got upshot. And then the last verse, or the second to last verse, a day or two ago, the story I must tell, I went out on the snow, and on my back I fell. A gent was riding by in a one-horse open sleigh. He laughed as there I sprawling lie, but quickly drove away. So rude.
Why we don't sing these verses?
I know. Okay.
Seems like missed opportunity.
I know, right? So mean. Anyway.
Would really help us get in the spirit.
Okay, next one. A couple basks in seasonal delights like sleigh bells, fires, a singing bird, and a snowman dressed as a priest who they asked to marry them. Real imaginative.
Yeah, Frosty the Snowman.
No.
Oh. Is it?
This is the one about Parson Brown, not
Parson
Frosty.
Dun, da, 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 dun, da, da, da. Does this let us know?
No. Winter Wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland.
It's hard to do with this music.
I know. It's distracting. This next one is an extremely problematic recounting of a woman who resists staying after dinner but is pressured by her date, who comes up with a list of excuses why she should stay that continually escalates until he complains that she might die if she leaves.
Awkward.
Yep.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Baby, it's cold outside. At the end, he basically says, if you leave, you'll catch pneumonia and die. Not good.
That's
not good.
Yeah. Unnecessary pressure.
This next one is a mythical tale of the leader of a gang of kids who frolic about town trying to make the best of the day before the sun gets too hot or the traffic cop catches them.
This is Frosty the Snowman.
This is Frosty the Snowman. Yes. This one, let's celebrate friendships in the season with parties, caroling, and even ghost stories.
Parties, caroling.
Yeah, this is the whole song
ghost
is just about how
stories.
great it is that you get to see your friends and family around this time of year. Time of year is in the title.
It's the most wonderful
It's
time
the
of year.
most wonderful time of year, yep.
What's the ghost stories?
They say, where is it? Marshmallows for toasting and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. Yep. Can't stop thinking and wishing for the delights of getting snow for Christmas while I sign my Christmas cards.
Is this Let It Snow?
This is Dreaming of a White Christmas.
Oh, of course.
He says, with every Christmas card I write, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Also, it always makes me think whenever I hear that song, I'm like, what about the people who, like, there are more places in the world that don't get snow for Christmas than there are places that do get snow for Christmas.
Do they have all these songs in Australia?
Saying, this is like real top half of America privilege going on here and Europe. Anyway, a wishful promise to come home for Christmas to enjoy presents, snow, and mistletoe.
What was the beginning of that?
It's a wishful promise to come home for Christmas.
I'll be coming home for Christmas.
I'll be home for Christmas.
I'll be home for
But there's that only in my dreams part, which is kind of sad. It makes the song sad. Okay, walking around the city recounting everything I see and hear, kind of like my 3-year-old, including cheerful, well-dressed people with presents, green and red lights, crunching snow, and bells, bells, bells.
And bells, bells,
it's
bells.
specific to he's walking around the city.
Town? Santa Claus is coming to town.
No. Silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. And then he talks about all the things he sees. The well-dressed people. The last one was It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas, in case anyone was making a list of songs to listen to, like I do.
Advent songs.
Songs that you can listen to in Advent
for Christmas
that are not specific
to It's
Christmas Day or time.
Very good.
Yeah.